Yeah.
You don't know why I say that? Because we have other religious groups,
Right.
and they were adamant that like I must adhere to a religion and I should come to be a part of the denomination and stuff like that.
I got you.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
told them I was like, I don't disagree with the stuff that you might teach in the church. I just don't want to be, like I said, exclusively practicing in a religion.
Hebrews 10:26. But the thing is, there's you heard that saying, there's safety in numbers.
Yeah.
So you can't go out in the world and be by yourself. No, so give me casting our lives in imagination. What's that? 10:4. Right. But look, but the thing is, right? I get that you say you don't want to really get on all people and their beliefs and all that.
Right.
But there's right and wrong in the world. Wouldn't you say if somebody's doing wrong, if you care about that person, you want to say, look, they shouldn't do that because you're going to end up like this, right? So in that sense, you have to read that. Let me show you that.
2 Corinthians 10 and verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Just read it alone.
Oh, yeah, turn it off. We don't want to bite your head off. Read it.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal,
Uh-huh.
but mighty through God,
Mhm.
to the pulling down of strongholds,
Uh-huh.
casting down imagination,
Uh-huh.
and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God.
So religion does that. It's a stronghold. Christianity is a stronghold. Our people believe in that. Like, you can't tell them anything. We show them the Bible, like, no. Christianity has told me this. Or Islam. So it says you got to cast out these imaginations because it's imagined.
Okay.
Because you care somebody, like your family members. If they're into a certain religion, well,
religion.
I'll put into drugs or something like that.
Okay.
If they're doing something that's bad for them, then you know the result's going to be bad, then you got to look, stop doing that. A lot of people say Rastafari smoking the weed is good for you.
Okay.
It's a healing of the nation. You know that's BS, right? Because smoking is not good for you.
In some ways, yeah.
Smoking is not good for the body.
For the body, but if that's
So, what's that?
If that gives them the creative relaxation that kind of like, you gotta remember, like I had
But-
COVID at one point. Listen,
Titus 2.
nah, I didn't sit there and just chain smoke anything. But I had a job. I hadn't eaten probably in 2.5 years. It's a natural appetite stimulant.
Right. So what are herbs really used for, though? Getting high or healing?
All of the herbs are right. What you said, secondary.
healing.
it's
We're healing.
Yeah, and that's why I said I wasn't up here chain smoking.
I got you,
It was
I got
that
you.
my throat was hurting. I
Right.
didn't want to do that. I had COVID.
Right.
I wasn't eating.
But smoking makes it worse. You're taking that harsh
I
hot
said
smoke.
I didn't chain smoke.
I know, but
Because
smoking
I
period,
was on a
though.
drug.
Okay.
But at the end
Read
of the
that.
day, I went to sleep.
Uh-huh.
I woke up a few hours later. I wouldn't say I felt too much better, but I had my appetite.
Okay. All right.
And I knew to do that because
Right.
it's a natural appetite
Right.
stimulant.
But the thing is, the herbs that we use, they're for medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Smoking is not. It makes you high. It's to get high. That's
Yeah,
that's
you
the
can-
purpose
you can
of it.
consume it in other ways.
Right. That's the purpose of it. But that smoke is defiling our temple, like the
Right.
Bible
Yeah,
says.
sure, right.
Right.
I'm not
So you could have taken it, some type of medicine, all types of medicine for your throat. You know what I mean? Read that.
Titus 2 verse 2.
Uh-huh.
That the aged man be sober,
Uh-huh.
grave,
Uh-huh.
temperate.
Hold on. Sober. First thing it says is that the aged men or men of knowledge and wisdom, they be sober. So getting high is not being sober, because you're not gonna be in your right mind. I used to smoke all the time. I remember how I used to be. You're not fully
I'm not
clear in your thoughts.
I agree.
Right,
agree
okay,
with you.
okay,
See, the thing
okay.
is, like, I'm not even gonna dispute because I know that I agree with a lot of the
Okay.
things you guys are gonna say.
I got you.
I that's why in the beginning I just said I'm not too drawn into religion.
Right,
you
John
know?
28. No. So, like I said, this is not religion. Bible's not a religion based like modern day sense of the word, right? Because it's
But
changed over time what
that
religion
ties
is.
back into what I said.
Right.
I'm not into religion.
I got you. I got you.
Like basically
I got you.
accept the Bible.
What you should be into is the laws of God.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to know why I say that because we have other religious groups.
Right.
And they were adamant that like I must adhere to a religion and I should come to be a part of the denomination and stuff like that.
I got you.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
told him, I was like, I don't disagree with the stuff that you might teach in the church. I just don't want to be, like I said, exclusively practicing in a religion.
Hebrews 10:26. But the thing is, there's you heard that saying, there's safety in numbers.
Yeah.
So you can't go out in the world and be by yourself.
No. Well,
So-
to a degree, no.
You're basing what you're talking about on the religious people telling you stuff. Well, I get that. Religion. I don't.
The only
We
reason
don't
is
subscribe to
sometimes-
religion either,
sometimes
because
people
they're
get
liars.
A little too caught up with the practices of religion and forget the basis is the Bible. That's why I'm like, well,
Right.
let's just go straight there.
Right.
Everything you read out of there,
Right.
you see, I'm really.
That's what we're doing.
receptive of it.
Read that. Let me show you. This is what we're doing now. We're not talking about religion. We're talking about the Bible.
I know.
Read that.
Hebrews 10 and verse 25.
25. Yeah.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together,
Uh-huh.
as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching.
So we're supposed to come together under the laws, not religion, but the laws of God, so we can exhort each other.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Safety in numbers, you know what I mean? Because the enemy is attacking. Look, see that there? That's an attack. That's the devil. That's not biblical though.
It's not.
Exactly.
Like I said,
So it's attack though. You agree though?
I told
Would you
him,
think?
like,
Would you agree is attack? There's an
I
imagination.
don't know if it's an attack because people have the freedom to do what they like, but I
Not
know that
well.
I don't do that.
You can, but then
but I-
God's gonna kill you for that though. That's
But
that's the
I-
thing.
But I don't.
What's that? You don't what?
I told him like I don't put up Christmas trees
Okay.
and stuff like
Okay.
that.
But I'm
And
trying to.
And I noticed. And then
Hey.
yes, bro.
So
and I know it's a pagan holiday.
Right,
And
right,
I
right.
told him that before.
so it's up to you
But I'm
and
not-
me.
But I'm not. No, I don't know if it's like my responsibility to try and like change somebody else.
Leviticus 19:17. Let me show you.
Like if my actual basically me just living my life
Well,
isn't an influence, then
right.
I'm not gonna go out of my way. I don't mind if other people do, but me personally, I
Well, the first thing you got to understand is who you are according to the Bible. Once you get that base, then you got to understand that when God's talking to the Israelites, He requires them to act a certain way. Read that.
Leviticus 19 verse 17.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Hating your brother in your heart is not telling him what's right and wrong. Read on.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Rebuke thy neighbor. Tell him, hey, Christmas is of the devil. It's not biblical. God's going to kill you if you keep on celebrating it like it's of Christ. Read on.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Don't suffer the sin upon that person. Read on.
Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Thy people, the Israelites, your fellow Israelite brother and sister, don't let them stay in that sin. Right? That's required of us as Israelites. Now, do you believe you're an Israelite though? You're not sure?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
All right, let's get that. So you're familiar with the story of Moses,
Yes.
part of the Red Sea?
Yes.
All right, so now we're about to read. We went to the Red Sea with the Israelites, went up to Mount Sinai and got all the commandments from God.
Right.
Right, so now we're going to read what Moses said, the stipulation between if you do what God says or if you don't, right? And we're going to see who that fits today. Read that. 28 and 15.
Okay, so Deuteronomy 28 verse 15.
Uh-huh.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So that's what Moses told the children of Israel. Keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. If not, they're going to put curses on you.
Right.
So, I'm gonna show you what curse.
I
look at this.
I agree with
Look at
what
this.
you guys are saying.
Uh-huh.
And I don't.
But do you agree you're an Israelite? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get to you. Are you an Israelite? Do you believe that?
I would just have to have more.
Well, let me show you. So
No.
I'm gonna show you a curse.
No. What I'm saying is I'm gonna have to cut it short.
Okay.
But I don't disagree with you guys.
Okay, 16. Verse 16.
And
16. Real quick, before you go,
Okay.
I just want to finish this off.
No,
I want to finish this part off. I got you. I got you. Look at this sign. Read
Oh, I
that.
see.
Read that.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68.
Look.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
with ships.
With ships. What are these? Is that a ship? So our black forefathers came to this island and worldwide on ships. That happened to our people. All right. So read it, start from begin again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now they just walked out of Egypt. So, but this time, as a future prophecy, you're going to Egypt, or Egypt means bondage or slavery. Right?
I know it's
you know that?
figurative.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So you're going to go
figurative.
back into slavery again with ships this time.
And
Right?
you're saying that the way we came over to the Western world could represent
Not,
this.
not just over here, but all throughout Europe.
Yeah.
Black people.
Okay.
This happened to us. And you study history, you're going to see that a whole nation of people, and it happened to so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? Because Native Americans are people, right? Native Americans and South Americans are our people.
Yeah.
We got people in India. We got people in Europe, Africa. We've been all over. Our country. We go all over the world. We try to find our people.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.